The options below incorporate Nike's newest top-shelf innovations, and include both flagship models and pick that suit the needs of trail runners and overpronators. Where possible, we've linked to full reviews for a more in-depth look at an individual shoe's performance. Let's start this list. Number 10. React Infinity Run Flyknit 2. The new trend in stability shoes is less interference, and the Infinity Run adheres to that principle by providing comfort, support, and a smooth ride without impeding your natural movement. Its generous React midsole has a soft step-in feel, but a firm response, and the rocker-shaped sole promotes a smooth stride. Guide rails along the heel and new flywire cables at the eyelets combine for a secure, stable feel. Most testers loved it, and according to Nike, the Infinity Run 2 reduced the occurrence of injuries. Number 9. Wild Horse 6. The Wild Horse has proven itself a capable performer through all kinds of off-road conditions. In version 6, Nike swapped in React foam for a more responsive ride, added a softer ring of cushioning beneath the heel, and totally redesigned the outsole. The forefoot and heel now feature abrasion-resistant rubber for good durability, while the midfoot is covered in sticky rubber for a solid grip in wet trails and mud. Beyond that, a mesh panel at the forefoot helps these shoes breathe well, and a new ankle collar keeps trail debris from bothering your feet. Overall, the plusher cushioning and thicker midsole make the Wild Horse a reliable, comfy option for running long and easy. Number 8. Air Zoom Terra Kiger 6. The Terra Kiger is Nike's top-of-the-line trail shoe, and it's a great pick for tearing up the single track and shorter runs on dry, rocky terrain. The latest version keeps the main highlights of the previous iteration, including a rock plate, a padded tongue, snug midfoot lacing for a comfortable fit, and a combo of React foam and a Zoom Air unit in the heel for good responsiveness. Cushioning-wise, it's both lighter and leaner than the Wild Horse below, which gives the Kiger an edge for up-tempo efforts and racing. Number 7. Air Zoom Vomero 14. Nike's Max Cushion offering has been totally revamped in the Vomero 14. It keeps the cush but packages it in a responsive shoe that feels lively underfoot, thanks to a redesigned midsole. The shoe now uses React foam to deliver more energy return than Lunarlon, and rather than burying separate forefoot and heel Zoom Air units beneath a layer of foam, the company layered a single, full-length Air unit just beneath the footbed. Relative to older Vomeros, this actually provides a slightly firmer feeling underfoot. While it hasn't launched yet in the States, the long-awaited 15 brings even bigger changes to the shoe, like adding ZoomX foam in the heel. Number 6. Air Zoom Winflo 7. The new Winflo 7 gets even more dependable cushioning compared to previous versions, but it maintains the same affordable price tag, sleek aesthetic, and grippy rubber outsole. The upper now uses more breathable mesh through the forefoot and tightly woven yarns that add support alongside an all-new heel counter. The shoe still sports the peg-like pointed heel, but the similarities between the shoes are more than skin-deep. Like the Pegasus, the Winflo features soft Cushioning foam and responsive Zoom Air units in the midsole, although Winflo's Zoom Air units are split into the separate forefoot and heel sections. Number 5. Air Zoom Tempo Next Percent. The Tempo Next Percent replaces Nike's Zoom Pegasus Turbo 2 and serves as the training counterpart to the Alphafly Next Percent. It uses similar tech, like bouncy ZoomX foam and Air Zoom units in the forefoot, for a speedy feel, but it's tuned for the rigors of daily training runs instead of racing. In place of the stiff, snappy carbon fiber plate found in the Alphafly, the Tempo uses a more forgiving composite plate for increased comfort and stability underfoot. Other tweaks like a wedge of React foam in the heel and more rubber on the outsole increase the Tempo's durability, so you can rack up high mileage without tearing the shoe apart. Number 4. Air Zoom Alphafly Next Percent. The latest in Nike's quest to build the fastest shoes on earth, the Alphafly is the production version of what Eliud Kipchoge wore when he broke the 2-hour marathon record in Vienna in 2019. With this shoe, Nike threw in everything but the kitchen sink, 2 Zoom Air units in the forefoot, even more, ZoomX foam in the heel, a full-length carbon fiber plate that varies in thickness depending on shoe size, and a new ultralight upper material called Atomknit. What does all that tech do? For Kipchoge at least, it enables record-breaking speed. Number 3. ZoomX Vaporfly Next Percent. The latest iteration of the Vaporfly 4%, the Next Percent features more light and springy ZoomX foam in the forefoot, a lower drop, and a thicker rubber outsole with deeper grooves for channeling water. The result? Better performance at milder paces, more bounce thanks to the added foam, and improved traction in wet conditions. Nike also used a new upper that's lighter than Flyknit and Flymesh. Dubbed Vaporwave, the new construction is a woven blend of thermoplastic polymers and nylon that doesn't absorb water as Flyknit did, and the shoe's laces are now offset to the lateral side, which takes the pressure off the blood vessels on the top of your foot. Number 2. Zoom Pegasus Turbo 2. A souped-up, speed-oriented version of the Pegasus, the Peg Turbo keeps the winning combo of ZoomX and React foams found in the first generation. Together they deliver exceptional shock absorption and energy return, so the shoe feels comfortable and fast. Unfortunately, the new thin mesh upper has issues. Its minimal heel support means you have to cinch the laces down for a secure fit, but the tongue isn't thick or long enough to prevent the laces from causing irritation. If you can handle a looser fit though, you might avoid the discomfort. Number 1. Air Zoom Pegasus 37. Nearly everything above the outsole on the latest version of the beloved Pegasus is new. The Cushland foam used in previous iterations has been replaced with React foam, and a new, extra-large forefoot Zoom Air unit delivers even more energy return at toe-off. Nike made other tweaks too. The Zoom Air unit is tuned to a lower pressure in the women's model, which makes it less stiff and slightly softer, and both the men's and women's uppers now use an interior midfoot band for a more secure fit. Take the 37th Peg Off-Road 2, with the recently released Trail 2 and Trail 2 GTX versions, or Brave Wintry Slush and Black Ice in the weatherized Shield 37.